Yes, so we said that we have physical and behavioral features that which animals have that help them to be able to survive in their environment. So we are going to look at these two features, the physical feature and the behavioral feature that helps animals to survive in their environment. What are some of those physical features that animals have that can be able to help them to stay safe, to live and survive in their environment, to find food, to grow? What are some of these physical features that an animal has? For example, if we make an example with what example can we make? Some animals have what? They have sharp beaks, okay? A sharp beak. Okay? For example, a crow has a beak, and an eagle has a beak, you know, in their mouth there when it wants to get food. If it wants to kill something, if it will use the beak of the mouth to hit that thing so that it can open and then it can be able to get some food. So a beak is the mouth, that part of the mouth of an eagle. The eagle uses that mouth when it wants to kill something. It will beat it hard and it can make it to break. Then it will be able to hunt successfully. So one of the things that which it uses, or animals have, is a sharp beak. So it uses the beak to get food, and yeah, they are able to also get some food. What else? What else? What are some of the physical features that which you guys can think of that you can give me now? Quickly, because of time. Animals also have some sharp teeth, right? Sharp teeth. There are many animals that uses their teeth to get food, for them to be able to eat, for them to be able to defend themselves. For example, a dog will bite you when it feels that which it's not safe. A dog can bite you. If a dog feels that it's not safe for it, it needs to defend itself. It needs to survive. It will start by barking you. Ha, ha, ha. And if you don't run away, or if it feels more intimidated, if a dog feels scared, what does a dog do? It uses its teeth to survive in its environment. So a dog will bite you so that it can defend itself when it feels attacked. Many animals, even yourself, for you to eat, you bite food, you bite meat, you bite people. When you are fighting with people, you can sometimes bite them so that you can defend yourself, you can survive. So these are some of the example physical features that animals have that helps them to survive. The other thing that which animals have are its claws. Okay? Claws are these long nails that an eagle has. The long nails that a fish eagle, when it wants to catch an eagle, when it wants to catch a fish there by the sea, it doesn't use a net like you. It uses claws. So claws are those long nails. It goes and it grabs the fish and it kills the fish with the claws. Hello, hi. It's able to take and a fish very up there. Or sometimes even a snake. When an eagle is fighting with a snake, it will pick the snake with its beak and take the snake very high, and it will bring it back to the ground, and it will use the sharp claws to hold it, to catch their prey, to get their meat. You know, so those are some of the physical features that animals have. And these features, they help these animals to be able to get food. So there are many other that you can think of. For example, others use their stingers. Okay? Some animals will sting you. Some animals will sting you. Like a bee, for example. Like a scorpion, for example. What else can sting you? A mosquito, for example, will sting you to get food. A mosquito will come for you at night. It will sting you. Even now, a mosquito will go to you because it needs your blood. It needs some food. How does it get the food? It uses its physical feature. It uses its sting to get some blood from you. A scorpion would sting you to get some blood or to inflict pain. Some of them, they sting you so that you can feel pain, so that they can survive in their environment. So there are many physical features that an animal can use for it to be able to survive in its environment. Some animals have what? Some animals have feathers. Some animals need to fly. Or some animals use the feather to protect themselves. Like a chicken will use its feathers so that it can be warm. So that when it's cold, it can be warm. Your lions, a monkey has fur. Okay? Fur. So all that, it keeps the animal warm, it protects the animal. So these are some of the physical features that an animal has, and it helps the animal to be safe. To be safe. So all animals, different animals have so many features that protect them. If we go to page 145, there on your book, page 145. Okay, let's look at some examples there. On page 145 on your science book, I will read it out so that we can discuss. The first one, it's a porcupine. For example, a porcupine lives in the grasslands with other areas. Its quills are very sharp. Okay, the quills protect the porcupine against predators. The quills, it's a physical feature. A quill is those sharp, very sharp features that you find in a porcupine. When it feels attacked, when it feels that it needs to adapt, what does a porcupine do? It releases the quills. It will release the quills, and they are very sharp. They can break you, they will harm you. So a porcupine will release its quills so that it can protect itself. So that in case there's an attack, it's going to survive. Remember, adaptation, it's about surviving in your environment. How do you survive? You need physical features or behavioral features. We are going to later speak about behavior, okay? For now, we want to understand some of the physical features. So a porcupine has what? It has quills. Quills protect the porcupine against predators, things that or other animals that want to eat the porcupine. will first have to pass through the quills. They are very sharp. They can kill the predator if it's not careful. Hello, hi. Let's look at the second example. There's a picture there. This poison dwarf frog lives in South America rainforest. Its bright color warns predators that it is poisonous. You have a poisonous frog, okay? So the poisonous frog, it's not like the normal frog that we have. It has very bright, colorful colors. You know, so when a predator comes, it's able to stand and show its colorful picture. And a predator will know that this one, don't go there. It's poisonous. It can kill if you try and attack it. So that's what it does. Let's look at another example. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4 examples that we are going to look at. 5 examples. And another example that we have, there's a picture there of a flying gecko, you know, living in a jungle forest. It has flaps of skin that help it to glide away from predators. So a gecko also lives in the forest. So a flying gecko, what it does, when it feels that it's been attacked, it can use its flaps to fly away. So it can just generally fly. If you try and attack it, it will just fly away and run away from its predators. So the third example there, it's a flying gecko. So a flying gecko, it will just fly away. And the next one we have a hawk, a red-tailed hawk. It hunts in forests and fields. It has sharp, curved beak that can hold and tear prey it finds. It has also a beak. So the beak is sharp, it's long. So when it's looking for food, it uses the beak to tear apart its prey so that it can find food. Or if someone attacks it, it will use its beak to defend itself. Let's look at the last example. Chameleons. Chameleons live in deserts and tropical area. Their long tongues stretch to catch insects. So they have a very long tongue, and that tongue can go out, stretches, and it can catch insects. Then it will survive in its environment. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. So we are now going to look at some behaviors, okay, that an animal has, and it uses for it to be able to survive. We will look at them just in a second. Quickly, because of time, I want you to write down these features, physical features that other animals have, and they help them to survive. You need to know, what does a sharp beak do? What does a sharp teeth do? What does claws do? Stingers. What does stingers do? Feathers and fur. What do animals use them to do when they want to adapt? How do they use these features for their adaptation? Hello, hi. 1 second.